I wouldn't be surprised if gold. I was muted the whole time.
Yeah, sorry. Not on Instagram.
Okay.
It's
I
on
wouldn't be surprised if gold goes back up to the highs here. Okay. I mean the highs in the GLDs were 317, so we probably need like another. Wonderful. Okay. Probably need like another 100 points up on gold here to get the. We need like another 100 points up on gold. Can I get a napkin here, please? What else here? You trade your own money. Now I trade prop account. I trade family offices money, and I work with hedge funds and family offices. So that's. Can you make a career out of trading? Oh, I definitely think you can make a career out of trading, especially if you're trading index futures here, or if you want to trade commodity futures like gold, oil, and for me, I think the indexes are the best, or futures markets are truly the best type of market to really get in as a trader here. Okay, it looks like I'm up here. All right, I'll put this over here for now. Have a lot of questions here. Okay, from India, hello. How to work Fib? I do not look at Fibonacci numbers at all. Hello. All right. So again, my methodology really stems from looking at three time frames: the 15-minute, the 30-minute, and the 60-minute time frame. My indicator 4 gives me the ability to identify the condition when my algorithm flips bullish or bearish. I'm able to then identify the pattern and then the buy and sell divergences that take hold. Best strategy to trade gold, in my opinion, I would look to trade the gold futures. The gold futures are very liquid. You could trade the micro golds, or you could trade actually the big contract on the gold market. I want to know the thought process of the professional trader. Okay. A lot of flags which provide. There's a lot of flags. I do not look at breakout. I look based upon everything I do is based upon my own technology. I do not look. Yes, there are times you get bull flag, bear flags. Thank you. But what you do most of the time here that I get, I just built my coffee. So basically, what I look for is the ability to identify the pattern, and the patterns that I look at are patterns that repeat themselves on a daily basis. So for me. Once the condition is set, I then know how to trade the pattern because price leads, indicators lag. So what I try to do is get the indicators to tell me which way the markets are going based upon my conditions, and then from there, then I will then go and look at the pattern and then trade the pattern appropriately. Today, for example, great patterns on the QQQs and the Nasdaq futures and S&Ps. I got the buy reversals and bought some nice pullbacks. So again, you wait for the patterns patiently. That's one of my 5 keywords, and we go from there. Okay. How long does it take to be a profitable trader? It really depends on how much time you put into it. If you want to learn from me and my methodology, it could take. Everybody learns differently. It could take anybody from 1 week to a month, if not longer, depending on how much time he and or she puts in and engages. Tell me my trading strategy. Hello, how are you? How much time does it take to be a trader? How much time does it take to be a profitable trader? A profitable trader really depends on yourself because you want to be able to be in the market in a way that you're able to be consistent every single day. You can't make $100 on a Monday, $100 on a Tuesday, lose $500 on a Wednesday, lose $500 on a Thursday, make $100 on Friday. You're down $700, and that doesn't work. I'm very bullish on gold. I think even if they cut interest rates, I think gold can go to 3,800, 3,900. I don't know if that's going to happen until the end of the year. I think Powell's starting to feel a lot of pressure from the President of the United States. I don't think the tariffs are going to really have any negative impact here on prices for inflation. Inflation is now roughly around the 2.3%. I think he's going to have to cut interest rates because the housing market is pretty much stagnant now. Hello, sir. How many WhatsApp numbers is right? Talk to me. I don't know what that means. best resources for my channel, you go to sktrading.live. That is my website, and you can come and join my community of traders from all around the world. If you're trading prop account, there's a company called Legends Trading. You could use the code SK if you want to trade prop, and prop meaning the futures markets like the index futures, NASDAQ, S&P, gold, etc. Okay? What else? Is crypto the good choice to trade? Yeah, I think crypto is a great choice to trade, especially the Bitcoin futures. I mean, at 8 o'clock in the morning, there was a beautiful pattern off the 30-minute time frame, and Bitcoin just rallied roughly about 2,000 points since 8 a.m. here Eastern. How many years of experience do I have in trading? Over 41. August 1st will be 42 years. 42 wonderful years in the industry. 42 years in this industry, okay? Wow, Apple was a good long there. Okay, let's see. What else? I noticed that Nasdaq has flags, which provide a lot of. I don't know what that. If you're talking about bull flags and bear flags, then yes, bull flags and bear flags happen a lot. And a lot of times, like yesterday, we had a bear flag on the Qs, and that dropped, and we had some bull flags today. But you have to be able to understand how to use a bull flag and bear flag using the technology that I had. Beautiful gold bull flag this morning, and gold ran about $8 at one point. How can I be your student? Just come and join my trading room every day at sktrading.live. One life advice apart from trading: live a disciplined life. That's it. Be humble. Enjoy every second that the good Lord gave you, and be able to just be as great as you can be. Not good, be great as you can be each and every day. What technique you use? I'm down 4,000 on my port. Okay. Well, the worst thing to do is if you're down money, you do not revenge trade. You wait and wait for another day. My website is sktrading.live. sktrading.live, and I talk to my members every single day from all around the world, so I'm very excited about that as well. Is it paid training? Was my most profitable trade? Whew. I think it was a combination of trades. I was long a staggering amount of money in the euro, the pound yen, the euro yen, the Aussie yen, New Zealand dollar yen. And many years ago, north of 12, 14 years ago, Bernanke cut the discount rate, and I think it was north of $1 million on that trade. So, which is the best indicator? I just don't look at one indicator based upon my research. My indicators I have embedded on my chart overlay. I use all 4 indicators every day. Indicators lag, price leads, but the way my indicators are, they paint the picture for me to have the ability to trade the market and be profitable, and that's all I ask for. I think it was north of $1 million, and then there's a trade that haunts me till this day. AOL, America Online, back in I think the early 90s or late 90s, had like a couple million to buy on the bell on the close. I was going to go by myself, probably about 25, 30,000. Actually, I was going to buy 50,000, so I'm thinking of AOL. And the stock, I think, gapped up about $30, $40. I would have made about $1.5, $2 million. But I was busy in other names, British Petroleum and Arco, and so I never got to get that trade off. But did I ever blow up your capital? I know, I'm very grateful. I think out of 10 years of trading prop, I think I had about 240 losing days, and I think the average loss was under $2,000. So it was really kind of nothing. Almost, I think, 1.5 to 2 trades per month out of 22. Do I teach indicators and patterns? Yes, I guide. I teach the patterns. I teach my methodology. I teach how these patterns repeat themselves and how people can see them. I teach dynamically during the day, and that's really important. I teach dynamically. Everything I say every day is constant repetition and having the ability to see things right before. I looked at the same names that you do, and for me, it's really about just constant repetition, visualization, and learning the patterns. If you can make money, why do you don't go man 1 2? I don't know what that means. Okay, I saw you in Patrick live. What do you think on the? I don't like that strategy. I don't believe in it. Every morning I get buy and sell divergences on the opening. Today we had a great short in Tesla on the opening. Apple was a great short on the opening after the opening there. So I don't kind of like that strategy per se. I think that strategy is something that was used many years ago, but will go reach 3,500 this year? I do. I think so. Absolutely, I do. Who would be the next Fed chair? I would love to see Paul Tudor Jones as the Fed chairman. I think he would be perfect for the position. Okay? Let's see here. What else? Anybody else have any questions? Do you usually look long XADU, or what's the best rewards ratio? Well, the way my strategy works, like right now, you get buy and sell divergences. So I could be shorting gold, I could be looking to buy gold here. And it really, to me, it's really about just taking advantage of the positions based upon the patterns. And when you have the patterns, what you want to do is every strategy has a buy and a sell divergence here. So you're getting questions on both places. You know that, right? I can't see everything here. What stock do you I cannot recommend stocks, but if you like to trade anything, I like to trade index futures. I think index futures has a really good way about it. I think index futures for me is a really great way to trade the market, and I think that's something that could really help you learning index futures or commodity futures like gold. Okay. But the swing trades, yeah, I mean, when you see the markets at significant aberrations like here, I look at names like the SPXUs, and I used to love Forex too. I used to get up at 2 o'clock every morning and trade the Forex markets till from 3 a.m. to 4 a.m., 4 p.m., sorry. Okay. Okay, what else here? Do you like to support Trump to Pakistani what? No, man. Do you have life teacher classes in New York? No, I do everything from Florida, so I do Zooms or hopefully I'll do some public appearances where I'm able to discuss and teach people from all over here. What else here? Do your kids trade? No, my son is now working in the industry, so he's not. Good books to learn to trade. I don't really know of any good books. I just teach dynamically. Anything you can read about, you can get online, and I think that's what's really important here is to learn online. So for me, it's really about teaching and learning dynamically. Oh, I was just going to short that MSTR. Okay. Is it better to trade pre-market or? Well, that's a good one, actually. That's a great question. I like the pre-market, especially if there's no 8:30 numbers. So, but also after hours is pretty good during the Tokyo session. I think that's a pretty good session as well. And again, my skill set here is really to take my 41 years of trading experience to be able to teach you. Oh wow, look at this 15-minute time frame. Jesus. On this Robinhood just ran north of $1. Damn it. All right. Avago off the 15-minute time frame, that just ran about almost $2.50, $3 as well here. All right. Yeah, of course you have to have stop orders. It's like driving a car with brakes. You need brakes if you're going to drive a car. You have to be able to put the stop orders in. Okay. Which stock do you recommend for those living in Turkey? I don't know anything about living in Turkey and what stocks to trade there. All right. What else? Your view on the S&P 500? I think we're going to go to 6310, 6320, and I'd say let them have them. I think between now and sometime September, October, we test the 5600 level and we fill the gaps below, and then we push up to 6500 sometime in the first quarter of 2026. All right. how much does your class cost? My depends. Well, the master class is $99 a month at sktrading.live. You get my live stream every day from 9 a.m. Eastern to 4 p.m. Eastern. You get my member Discord where you can talk to me, and you get my chart overlay on TradingView. Okay. What time do you day trade? From 9 to 4. 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Wow, look at this MS2. I was about to say short this 90, 30. Yeah, if you're in Rwanda, you could trade the Forex markets, absolutely. As long as you have the time to trade, this to me is something that can be definitely be. Where's this camera that I'm looking up at? Michael,
Sorry?
come here, please. Where is this camera looking up? This one here. Where's this? Who's this? YouTube?
This is your phone.
Oh, but I'm looking right at it.
Yeah.
But
It takes a second, it's delayed.
Okay. Okay. Where do you see Bitcoin this month? Let's see. Bitcoin, let me look at the chart. I thought I saw it probably testing the highs of 112 again. But I think that's going to be BTCUSD. Okay, that didn't work right. BTCUSD. Yeah, Bitcoin's probably going to test the highs again. And then I think you let them have them and you walk away here. The weekly. Oof. It could test 115 Bitcoin, make a new high, and then drop here. All right. How can I be your student? Well, you go to sktrading.live, and then you can, once you're in my member community, then what I try to do is talk to you about what asset that you like to trade, and learn from me, whether it's trading index futures, options, stocks, ETFs, commodity futures, you name it. Well, I don't teach like that. I don't teach, basically the way I look at the market is based upon 5 conditions. The 5 conditions are a trend, a buy reversal, sell reversal, correlation, and disconnect. Every one of my conditions, you have a buy and a sell divergence. So you cover FX base? Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes, I do. Okay. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. All right, let me put this Tesla back up here. Anybody has any other questions? Hi, I'm Italia. Hey, how are you? Well, the markets are up about 30% since about 3 months here, so I think it's long in the tooth, and I wouldn't be surprised if we got once we get up to 6280, 6320 on the Fibonacci number, then I think they can absolutely get kabooshed here. Okay, I think they can. Okay. You have a YouTube. Also, I have a podcast called The Bull, the Bear, and the Ugly on my YouTube, so please check that out. Hello, sir. How are you? Hello, hello, hello. ICT. Okay, I do not look at ICT. I do not look at that program at all. Okay. Okay. All right, I think that's the same thing here. I'll put that down. So again, it's really important as a trader to be consistent, learn my methodology, learn to use multiple time frames, being able to see the divergence patterns, long and or short, and that's it. And every single day, just go for singles and doubles and just try to be consistent every day. That to me is the most important thing, where you can actually take money out of the market every single day, where you're able to be able to just chisel away, grind out, and try to better your life every single day. Best way to trail a target. Well, my trades last anywhere from 1 to 8 bars. So if you're trading a 5-minute time frame, anywhere from 1 minute to 40 minutes. If you're looking at a 3-minute, anywhere from 1 minute to 24 minutes. If you're looking at a 15-minute, you're looking at anywhere from 1 bar, 15 minutes to 2 hours. Okay, I'm from Jupiter, Florida, right here. See that? Right here. Okay. All right. All right. I'm gonna get some nice pullbacks here on Bitcoin off the 5. Bitcoin, really great pattern since 8 a.m. this morning. Bitcoin rallied over 2,000 points. I think, for me, learning from the, I have so many people from around the world who are beginners, and I teach them day trading. It was my specialty. I traded nearly 2 billion shares in my life, so to read something from Investopedia, the way you learn or economic studies is not the way I would learn day trading, in my opinion. You learn from someone like myself, who, God knows how many times I pulled the trigger to trading nearly 2 billion shares in my life. And you learn from someone like me, learn my methodology, learn the patterns. I mean, you have patterns like Avago here, you have NVIDIA, Palantir. Every day I look at the same names, and every day you just want to keep chiseling it out, whether you're making 50, 100, or a couple $100 a day. Or if you look at a trade index futures, again, you could trade your own money on index futures, or you can trade proper firms. There's so many of them out there. We like Legends Trading. The code is SK. If you like, it's 80% off. If you like that. How many trades should a beginner take in a day? I don't know. I don't know how big your account size is. I don't know if you're trading CFDs or E-minis or micros. So it's really not a question that I'm too familiar with, as far as you have to learn and practice. You have to, first of all, if you're a beginner, you have to paper trade, and then from paper trade, you have to go to a micro or like an odd lot of amount of shares here. Wow, this beautiful pattern on the 15-minute time frame on Hood, HOOD. Okay, all right. Let's see, a couple more minutes here. I think we went about 25 minutes here. Hello from Canada. Hello. Okay. Okay. What's XAU RON for a stock market in Turkey? You keep asking me. I don't know of any stocks in Turkey. I just know the U.S. markets here. If you're in Turkey, well, you should be looking at the gold market. Okay, look to trade the gold futures. I think that's another prudent way to trade the market. So again, I think that's something that you can do. You could be successful at. Learn my methodology and trade the market in the gold market. Okay, again, whether you're trading CFDs, whether you're trading the micros or the minis, I think that can. I only trade technicals. I do not look at fundamental analysis at all. Period. Zero. Out. That's it. All right. Nice pattern there on the Russell. Got down to 30. Just ran 60 cents. Market seems pretty flat here now. Okay. I'm not doing a stupid thing on Instagram. Okay. You can say what you want. I believe this is important to teach people to answer their questions, and you're reading about silver. I think silver is going to lag behind gold. Hello from Australia. Hello. And for me, I think the most important thing is for people to learn. I do this because I want people to learn from me. I want people to understand that there's a methodology that I've created, that if I can help change your life, then that brings me a lot of great satisfaction. I talk to people from all around the world, and you're going to have people like this saying, why do this stupid thing on Instagram? Well, I really don't care what anybody thinks or says, to be bluntly honest with you. I do what I want, and if this gives me great joy to get in front of you, to help you, to learn about me, to be able to see the results, and to be able to help change your life and put you on the right track, well, I really don't care what anybody says, period. All right. S&P futures just rallied about 2 or 3 here. We're going to wait for some type of a little bit more of a pullback here. All right. So, again, I wanted to say thank you. Maybe I'll take a couple more questions. And I just want to say thank you for, I'll give it one more minute here. Okay. Welcome to California. I'm new. Yeah, go to sktrading.live, and once you're in my live community, then you could talk to me one-on-one. I share my cell phone with you. We talk. I help you. I guide you. I listen to what you're struggling with. A couple of people in the last couple of months have said to me, I'm really struggling trading the NASDAQ. I'm like, okay, the NASDAQ ain't it then. Maybe it's time to trade the S&P futures, and boom, trade the S&P futures. People say to me, hey, I'm having trouble scaling into a position, scaling out of a position. I teach them, and guess what? their lives have been changed. And so it's all about an art. And the key thing about trading is you got to be really natural. You got to be loosey goosey. You can't be so filled with emotion. You can't be filled with, you can't be short some Coinbase at 52. You can't be so filled with emotion that you're going to hinder your decisions here. How advanced do you cover options? I do cover options trading. I like to sell premium versus buying. The only time I would tell you that I think options work is when you're trading them off the bigger time frames. Like, for example, the 15-minute time frame pulled in here. The Qs ran about 60 cents. Nice long here on Avago. On the 15, Avago went from 268.50 to 271.50, up $3. So you know, it really, I like looking at options, and those who, I don't trade them, but if you're going to trade options, it's always off the bigger time frames. The 15-minute just turned up on the IWMs, that just ran about 70 cents. So can you tell the coupon code again, please? For Legends Trading, the code is SK. It's 80% off on Legends Trading for a prop firm, okay? How do you handle time zones? I am in the morning routines. Well, I'm up at 4 o'clock every morning. It doesn't bother me, and the U.S. market's open at 9:30, so I'm up, and that's that, okay? How do I buy gold ascats? I don't even know what that is. There is a company called Glint, G-L-I-N-T. You should check them out. Good friend of mine. You could actually buy gold on their wallet, okay? The actual physical gold. You can actually look at Glint and look at buying gold and buying it, and once you hit profits, you can sell it. The money goes into an account. You can actually use the Glint wallet to buy certain products, okay? Look at Glint, G-L-I-N-T, okay? Hello from Philadelphia. What do you think about the 30-minute daily, weekly setup? I think the market's very overextended. I think we're going to hit new highs above 6,300, 6,320, and I think you say, let them have them. That's what I say. Let them have them. I do believe there are gaps below the market that are going to get filled. Did I sell the Coinbase?
Yep, you just sold it.
Okay, cover at 60. All right. All right. Probability is one of my best. One of my covered.
Orders in. Waiting to get filled.
6150 is trading.
Yep.
You bought them?
Yeah, it's at 75. I'm trading 68.
How fast? Okay. All right. My most profitable strategy is when the 30-minute time frame flips positive, correlating with the 15 and the 60. One of my best strategies. One of my best strategies on that. Okay. All right. What is your opinion, the gold, about this quarter? I think gold's going higher. That's just buy them at 65. I just think gold is buy them at 65. I think that gold is going to go higher here. Look at the S&Ps go here. Beautiful pattern.
Flat.
Okay. All right. All right. Let's see here. I don't understand. What's this?
You could probably end it too.
Huh?
You could get ready to end it if you want.
Okay. Please speak Hindi. I don't know any. Great. Teach me. Okay. All right. Well, you can text me, or you can if you want to reach out. Look at these S&Ps making new highs here. All right. Again, that's the 15-minute time frames. The 30s reverse to buying the Qs here. So I think we're gonna look to see where this market's going. Tesla can't get going. Short some of this 01 on Hood. Short some Hood at 01. Okay. All right. 989.
Yeah, this will be correct.
Okay. Do you use price action? Well, price is actually short some Coinbase at 52.60. I would short some. All right. What else here? S&Ps, they're short up here at 68. All right. All right. So basically, what we're looking at, wow, beautiful pullback. Wow, what a pullback on Coinbase. Just ran 500. What a beautiful pattern on Coinbase. Wow, what a beautiful long. 1245. Bitcoin just rallied nicely. You send me $1,000. How's that? You send me 1,000, I'll send you 1,000. Okay. All right. All right. Let's go here. All right. Again, so if you have anybody has any questions, you can please reach out to me at sktrading.live. That is my website, and I would love to hear from every one of you. Let me be able to teach you. Let me be able to guide you. Look at this. Look at this Russell just rally. Wow, off the 15. See, that's where options come in, right there. Hood. Beautiful long off the 15, HOOD, just ran about $2 here. Go to 80 on the Coinbase, all right? Raise it. Okay, you could definitely, once you learn my methodology, you can take it into any market. I did look at the Nifty 50 once before, all right? All right. I'm doing great. Which should I trade? US market. If you're trading forex, just if you're doing great, then God bless you. Then stay at that, right? But also, if you want to trade the U.S. markets, I love the S&P futures. All right. You will beat me, beat you. Okay, okay. You're not helping me, but one day I will beat you. Okay. Let's see here. No problem. The challenge is on. No problemo. All right. With that being said, I just want to say thank you for joining me here today. I answered as many questions as I could. I like doing this to get in front of everybody so you get to know who I am and what we do here. The skill set is all day trading, but I do intermediate and long-term views of the market using my studies. For me, it gives me such great joy to really meet so many people from all around the world so I can help you, teach you, guide you, teach you the ability. Did I short the S&P at 68?
No.
Why not? It's at 68 and a half. All right, just cancel it. All right, with that being said, have a wonderful, wonderful day. I hope to see you sometime next week. Have a great weekend. Thank you. Thank you for joining me here live today. Please watch my podcast, The Bull, the Bear, and the Ugly, every night on my YouTube channel. And come join me at sktrading.live. Have a great day. God bless you, and God bless the United States of America. Be well.